stay.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Muskrat Air Gunner. Look what I got here. I've got a Karma EQ 30 caliber. This was sent to me by Chad Simon of Lethal Air to do some shooting with it and test it up and see how good it is, see how I like it. And so far, so good. The only thing that was really, well, it wasn't bad, was rough, was the trigger. The trigger really needs a lot of work done. Of course, I've adjusted it back here, all that you can adjust it before the sear, for it will not cock no more. But other than that, I like how the barrel is. The shroud got the shroud screws off of it and screws on it, and then up here in the front of it, it's got a piece of it's got a metal that screws on the barrel to let the air out back into the tube. Of course, it's got a the tank. You can take the tank off without degassing it, which I haven't done that yet, but I will. Of course, I got my Yokozuna on there. And cheek riser, I like that. That's nice. And it's got the hammer spring adjuster back here. Right now, this is out of the box. The regulator set on 200 and is set on 2200 psi, and the hammer spring over here was on 0 when I got it, but I moved it up one small mark on that, and I think I'm shooting the JSB 45 grains around 941 now. Shooting pretty good at that, which I will show you in the next video. This is probably going to be a 3 or 4 part video on this thing. But I like the Picatinny, like I say, it's got the long Picatinny rails, and it's numbered where you can put the scope right back down on it to where you had it when you set it in. And I've got my arcing on here. I will change that out later to put my big Discovery on there. Of course, 24-inch barrel on it, and the cocking lever. This could use to be just a little bit bigger. That's a little small. Of course, then you got your power adjuster over here. I haven't touched it. I've left it alone. And this back here, what I want to talk about the hammer spring. Really, in order to adjust the hammer spring, you need to take this butt pad off or drop it down, and the nut back here that's got the holes in it where you're supposed to take a Allen wrench or something, change it does not work. This one don't. To adjust it forward, you need to unloosen that nut on there and take your screwdriver and turn it counterclockwise to increase and clockwise to decrease. That's what I found out on this one. I don't see how that nut don't work at all on there the way it is. If you turn it clockwise, it just tightens up on the gun. It'll tighten it up, and then if you come counterclockwise, it just unloosens it to where it comes off. But like I say, you have to take that nut loose or take it off. That's what I done, and screwed the hammer spring counterclockwise to adjust it, to put more tension on it. Just one little notch over here. But other than that, I have not touched it. I set the regulator nut, and the regulator still the same. I'm still doing some more testing with it. We will do that in the part 2 video of shooting the JSBs 45 grains, the AEA 50 grains, and then the JTS 45 grain. We will see how they shoot. And also I want to talk about, after I do some shooting with that, I got this polishing compound, the JB Bore Bright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the barrel out of it and I'm going to polish it up and just to see what the difference is in the accuracy, or how much accuracy I get better, if any, using this. But I will do that probably on another video. I'll show them doing that. But that's what I plan on doing, to see if there's any difference in the accuracy when you polish your barrel. But like I say, I've got the blue, and the blue you used first, and then the red is the finishing compound. But I'll do that in another video. But then, of course, like I say, the cocking lever right here, when you cock it back, you got this little rod here that comes through this metal and this metal here, and comes back here and cocks your hammer spring on it, which you can take it off of this side and put it on the left or right-handed, whichever one you want to do. You can do that. Of course, got a 500cc cylinder on it. But like I say, I'm doing some shooting. Of course, the Pellet got a 70cc Pellet. I like that. This gun so far, what I've seen, has got plenty of power to push 45 grain or 50 grain pellets. I've got some 60 grain pellets, and I think I've got some 52 grain AEA slugs that I'm going to try in it and see how it does. But for now, I'm going to try these 3 pellets in it. Like I say, it'll be in another video, but I'll show you how it groups with them, the way it's set up right now. But I just want to take this time to show you about the Karma EQ. I've got one, and I've liked it, the looks of it from day one, and I said, man, that ought to be a good shooting gun. And like I say, we'll see. The more I shoot it, I mean, I got to season the barrel more. Ain't got but maybe 150 shots shot through it right now, but I did clean the barrel when I got it, and it wasn't dirty when I got it. But I did clean that. Of course, I got my UTG big bore bipod on it. If this thing had a rail on top here coming out here, I'd love to put this on top of this gun here to let the gun hang down up under it. Maybe Saber Tactical or Donnie FL will make one for it. I hope so. Make more butt pads where it's got a bag rider, where it sits a little bit better in my Saber Tactical bench style monopod there. But I really do like that too. That thing right there is a lifesaver. But anyway, I just want to throw that out there about this gun. It's a little heavy. Excuse me. It is a little heavy, but for what I do, I like to shoot bench style too, about all the time, shooting targets, metal targets and targets. So that really won't bother me much, but it may somebody that wants to hunt with it. But when you put a heavy scope on it, that makes it even heavier. But like I say, I'm going to get this thing outside and get it set up, and we're going to shoot these 3 pellets at 50 yards and see what kind of groups we get out of it. But like I say, so far, so good. I mean, I think I'm really going to like this gun. But of course, got the power adjuster here too. I didn't mention that, and it's set from the factory. I have not touched that yet. But then, of course, I like these magazines. These magazines here, I think this one holds 22 rounds. These things is awesome, and how thick they are. You can put just about any thickness or any size slugs that you want to in at 30 caliber to shoot. But there it is. Like I say, we're going to do some shooting. I want to do a lot of testing with it and everything. But for the time being, like I say, I'm going to get it outside and get everything set up. And then in another video, we're going to shoot it and see what it groups like at 50 yards. This is a Muskrat Air Gunner. Everyone, have a good weekend. Okay, guys, hi, welcome back. Muskrat Air Gunner here. You seen in the first video that I talked about the Karma EQ and was going to do some shooting with the 3 different kind of pellets, the JSB 45s, the JTS 45s, and then the AEA 50 grains. Like I say, we're going to shoot 50 yards and see how it groups now. Ain't too much wind now, but hold on a second. Let me go cut the other camera on. Be right back. Okay, guys, we're going to do some shooting now. Like I say, the first one's is 5 shots each is going to be the JSB 30 calibers, the 45 grain, then the JTS 45s, then we're going to shoot the 50 grain AEAs. And I just filled the gun up, so well, if I hold my mouth right, I'll be able to get this magazine in. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that was 5 shots of the JSBs. Now we got the JTSs. Okay, that was the JTSs. Now we're doing the 50 grain AEAs. And we will do them on the same target as the okay, guys, that was it. You see how it shot them. We're still going, like I say, we're still going to do some more testing with it, try to get this barrel seasoned more, and I will try to shoot some slugs in it and see how that goes. for me on this thing. But so far, I really do like this. This thing's got a lot of power. As you could hear, hitting that piece of metal at 50 yards, it's got a lot of power behind it. So, like I say, we're going to do some more shooting. But in the meantime, y'all have a good weekend and try to stay out of some of this heat that's coming up. And stay safe. Thanks for watching, guys. Muskrat Hour Gunner.